Hello, my people. Welcome back. This is your boy, the Adamslink. How you guys doing? Welcome to another crazy video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. And please try as much as possible to leave your comments in the comment section and subscribe as well. Well, there is this news that came out the other day about when Tinubu APC presidential candidate when his manifesto came out and also his campaign team. We saw some actresses that were there and we saw Mercy Josie's name. People were kind of like defending Mercy Josie because they said Mercy Josie's name had to be there because her husband is a strong member of APC. Good and fine, we already know that strong member of APC, and of course she has to support her husband. And I still stand very strongly and firm about that. Mercy Josie must stand by her husband. I still stand strongly and firm about that. Like, she must stand beside her husband. That is what women do, married women do. Now, she has finally, despite the controversial statement then, she has finally come out to show her full support for APC and for Tinubu. Our full support. Here are the pictures. According to Mrs. Josie, she said, earlier today I joined His Excellency Sawo-Olu and the incredible women leader that make up the APC Women Presidential Campaign team at the APC Women Southwest Rally. As a woman, wife to an APC candidate, and mother, I am confident in APC plan for women, which is in line with the 35% affirmative action for women. From the goodwill message and the conversion with the women leader, I was opportune to hear from the horse's mouth, and I have renewed hope and confidence in the good intention, great plans, and actions to follow for the women of Nigeria and for the people of Nigeria. Well, that's coming from Mercy Josie. And Thomas Atkins said, Mercy Josie's husband is flying the flag of APC in his constituency. But you expect Mercy Josie to support another person, right? So what? So that she can get retweet and likes, Abi. That is responding to people who are calling out Mercy Josie for supporting APC. I want you guys to get this really, really clear. Mercy Josie's husband is a candidate for APC in his constituency. So you want Mercy Josie to support PDP or Labour Party? I don't understand. Now PDP marry am, now Labour Party marry am. You people should be considerate. She's a woman who is married with children. Because of making her click a like button. Oh, good comment and everything on her page. You want her to destroy her home for supporting another party. Maybe not the reason why now. We have to forget this one in Africa. Men still feel, no matter how man is educated, no matter how you feel like is in line with the recent life, gender equality. We don't see African man who go ever reason like that. Me, copy best just your husband at the support party, and I they run for seat. My wife will go to support another party. That means you don't want my wife be that one now. You should not want my wife. So you guys are so inconsiderate. I saw the comment blasting her saying all this kind of thing. But why do you even allow any Nigeria artist, any Nigerian entertainer to influence you? When majority of them are all about the money, why do you even allow them to influence you? You shouldn't allow anyone to influence you. You should know that already. They are all about the money. Nothing more. So they shouldn't influence you one bit. One bit. Most especially those Yoruba entertainers. Sorry to say though, but that's the truth with that. Well, Dbanj is still in ICPC custody. Why? They better release my guy Dbanj. Why is Dbanj still in ICPC custody? According to ICPC, they released a statement yesterday and they also said Dbanj was not arrested. That Dbanj was invited, not arrested, was invited, and he honored the invitation. He honored the invitation. He wasn't arrested. Okay, you said man was invited and he honored the invitation. He wasn't arrested. Why is he still in your custody? Why don't you release him? And he was arrested over N-Power funds, over the tune of 100 million naira. According, they forged people's name and they were using the names to divert money. So he was arrested. Then we have had this question. Someone said, this is one of those who won't let federal government breathe. They call Nigeria a failure, but they are the major problem. How can the Dbanj do this to us? So only you have been diverting head funds to your account since 2016, but they are quick to pass blame. Well, he is not guilty yet. He is not guilty yet. Until proven guilty, it's not guilty yet. It's not guilty yet. Well, I know the anger coming from everywhere, and since it's Dbanj, many of them are not going to talk. For me, I said it the other day, I am not going to feel one big pity for Dbanj. Someone said, bro, they said Dbanj and some government officials diverted money. They mentioned Dbanj's name, but didn't mention any government official. Government officials are now unknown fraud men. Okay. So now check out what this guy wrote. And he said, imagine it was Mr. Macaroni that was arrested for alleged N-Power fraud, not Dbanj. People could have said the government are after the opposing voices. And Mr. Macaroni gave that lady a very nice reply. And he said, why not imagine that it was your father that was arrested? What will people say? Since we are all imagining. So because he imagines in a Macaroni, Dbanj was part of the N-Power. Yeah, then he was an ambassador. So something happened. We do not know. No one is passing blame. But we are even taking it lightly because in Dbanj. We are even taking it slow because now even our politician name they mention, we don't blast them. And because of Dbanj, that's why they don't blast them. That's why. Well, let's watch though. Moving forward, guys, I want to play you a video coming from Reverend Dr. Bimpa, yeah. According to him, he said, don't give what belongs to God to the poor. Listen, guys.
Even what belongs to God, we don't give it to the poor. Because the reason why they are poor, nobody knows. It's not every poor person you have mercy upon. Some of them are going through the punishment of seed time and harvest. That's why even sometimes give it to the poor, you need discernment.
I'm still trying to wrap this around my head. He said, don't give what belongs to God to the poor. It's not every poor person that you help. Some of all those poor person might be going through a really, really are going through the wrath of the devil. Well, I don't understand, guys. As someone said, Nigerian pastor leading people astray on a daily basis. Who is God? When you give to the poor, you are indirectly giving to God. Oh, God, pastor, you are not God to accept God gift to come to you. Exactly. Who is God? So is the church God? Are you God? Did God appoint you to collect all his gift? Are you God, pastor? Another guy said Christianity can be confusing sometimes. One priest tells you to pay tithe, while another priest will tell you it's not necessary. God knows the right thing. Bible is the best direction. Pastor are the problem we have in Africa, not even the government. That's coming from another person. The other one said, Pastor, you lie. I rather give and give again and again to the poor than enrich your pockets to buy private jets. Well, let us be completely honest. There are, like, I work in a government office once, and I hear people saying that, I hear some people will tell you that they would rather like to work with a Muslim person in the office than a Christian person in the office. Mostly Muslim people in the office. Yeah, for those of you who are working in government offices in Nigeria, you know there's bribery and corruption. Those Muslims, they are the one that steals and also gives you handsomely. But the Christian man will steal and take it to the church. He will give you stipends, small money. He will take the major money to the church to do offering. You see, it's the kind of preaching. Those people going to that church are what that pastor preaches. Go and check their place of work. Go and check their home. Go and check their environment. They do not assist the people around them. They rather go to the church. They will dig a well in the church. They will dig another well in the same compound. They will not carry, or they won't say, oh, there's a well in this church already. Let me dig another well in my community. They will not do that. Can you imagine? Then, guys, to end this video,